Hello racers, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is the fourth video of the Mini B On-Road Season 3 series. In the series, we are taking what began life as a Mini B RTR and we're tuning it and adding performance enhancing parts to see if we can get this car on the podium. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a product review of something that I've been looking forward to. I did an order from Powerhobby, and I got, let's zoom in on this. This is the Powerhobby sealed aluminum differential for Losi Mini T 2.0. So this is actually made for the Mini T, but if this is truly a sealed aluminum differential, this is a game changer. So what I'll be doing is upgrading I have the MIP diff, the ball diff in the car now. I just need to clean it out and stuff, and I thought, well, since I'm gonna take it out anyways, maybe it's time for an upgrade. And while I got the transmission apart, I ordered the set of Mini B bearings for the Losi 1/16 Mini B Pro 2-wheel drive. And these little bearings, I ordered them just to replace the ones that are in the car. As you can see up close, they're little rubber sealed bearings, and they should keep the dust and dirt out, and I'll oil them up and get them in the car. If I notice any bad bearings in the transmission, we will replace them. But the moment of truth, is this truly a sealed differential? One of the things with the Mini B and the Mini T series is the differential that's in the car is a gear differential, and it's not sealed. So what happens is that the grease or the oil that's in it will leak out. So I wanted to find something sealed. So you'll notice in the pack we have some very thin shims, a bag of thin shims, I assume for tuning the diff in the case, making sure that it's shimmed properly, not flopping around. Get a couple of what looks like rubber sealed bearings, probably for the outside on those shafts. But this is what I wanted to see. Is this truly a sealed differential? One thing for sure, this thing is a heavy differential. I bet you this gear itself weighs about 20 grams. Let's just get a scale and see how much that thing weighs. Here we go. We're in ounces. We'll put it into grams. So 13 grams just on the differential itself. With the outdrives, 17 grams. So this is quite a heavy little piece of equipment. I was surprised when I took it out of the pack that it was so heavy. So, and now that I see it out of the package, I'm not 100% sure that this is a differential. I see that the outdrives fit in, but they do not seem to have any diff action. So I think what we have is a improper naming of this little differential. This is not a sealed differential. This is a fixed differential, because I cannot move this whatsoever. This appears to be a fixed differential, or otherwise known as a spool, otherwise known as a locked differential. So this isn't a differential at all. But let's put it in the car anyway. So while I get it apart, we'll put this in and see how it performs on track. Now, what a fixed differential will do is that because both rear tires will be turning at the same speed, on corner entry, turning in the tires, probably the car will just want to drive straight. And then to get rotation out of the car, the front will have to dive and it'll have to pick up the rear wheel. And we have found that was happening anyway with this car. In the last video, this inside tire was picking up and diffing out. So maybe we could use that power for good. So let's try this out. I mean, it is heavy. It is a fixed gear, but maybe this will perform well on the track. So let me take a few minutes, install it, and then I'll meet you on track and we'll see how this works out. We'll see you there. Okay, so just packing up, ready to head out the door for race day. I just wanted to show you the spool action. So confirmed, the poorly named sealed differential is basically a spool or a fixed differential or a locked differential. I'm going to give it a try today. We'll see how it works. What I am anticipating is the car is going to, all that work that I've done to get some more steering out of the car, we might find that we lose a lot of that as the rear of the tire pushes the front into corners. Hopefully though, the track has enough grip to dip that corner and to pick up a rear tire, allowing it to rotate. So there we go. Wish me luck. Heading out the door. And we are back. Mini A-Main Holiday Special. So in this race I qualified third, and you'll see my yellow car in the middle of the track, just to the left of the Christmas tree. In the qualies, in the first quali, car was handling perfect, but mechanical issue. I had to stop, ended up finishing 6th. Q2 got a better qualifier, improved to 3, and in Q3 the rear tires were getting super sticky, causing handling problems. Maintained Q3, but let's see how the car goes in the race. Here we go. So the race thought here is just stick with the 2 leaders. You'll see the green car is in the lead, white car second, and my car yellow in third. I'm just trying to keep with the 2 leaders as we go through center section, bottom left, onto the straight. Now if you watch on the right, the leaders are collided, and then the green car that was the lead, he tagged the corner, allowed me to go by, so I went from third to first within a couple of laps. Now I'm just trying to hold my lead. See a little bit of a collision there. Green car flipped, he got put behind. So with this spot in the race, doing quite well, just trying to get the car feeling under me, but right now have a great lead ahead of the rest of the pack. Now catching up to the green car again. He's having a rough race. He's tagged a few corners. I think he's at the tail end of the pack right now. Collisions in front of me, just trying to get through traffic. Now we're into the bottom right. Oh, bottom right, there was a collision with the green car that set me back, slowed me down a bit, and you can see that orange car with a white wing. He's starting to gain. He would be in second place at this point. So here I am going through the infield. You see the car has quite a bit of steering considering it has that spool in the rear. Onto the straight. I added an extra tooth there to help me keep up with them on the straightaway. Kind of a little bit of a collision there by the Christmas tree, oddly enough. Green car slightly ahead of me. Still in first, but you can see that orange car creeping up, catching onto the straight, onto the right, bottom right, through the infield chicane around Christmas corner, up and onto the straight again. We're putting together some fast laps here. Got the car handling under me. Things are going pretty good. Oh, the orange and white winged car, he got hung up on the corner, gave me a little bit of breathing room. So still in first place, but now you see the car behind me is a kind of a bright orange as well. But he's catching fast. You can see that he's really moving. onto the straight down to the bottom right. A slow corner there, going through the infield. See that orange car now with kind of a bluish wing on the back. He's gaining quickly. I tangled coming onto the straight, and that put me into the clutches. Orange car did go by, and now I would be in second place. So started third, improved to first, now in second with the leader right in front. So at this point, I'm thinking, oh, we've made some advantages, and let's see if we can catch that car in first place. I'm hanging with them. Now I have a goal. Sights are set on the straight down to the right. Oh, we tagged a corner there and lost some precious time. And see the orange car, white wing now. He's third and right behind my car. And the white car behind him is fourth. So the race is tightening up. Where I tagged that corner first, the guy in first, he's driven off into the sunset. We won't see him for a while, although there was a collision under the bridge. And I think that did mix things up there. Collisions, flipping. I think at this point I am in second place only because the orange car with the white wing is in the lead. You see, a present got moved, and I tried to avoid the present that got pushed out onto the track, flipped onto the opposite side of the straight, and in that incident, I've gone from second place down to fourth. You can see that the next group ahead of me, they're on the straight now. So that's all it takes. A little bit of a collision, just from my perspective, trying to avoid, a present that got put out on the track. Now tagged the corner, so now I'm way behind and run into his foot for good measure. So this has been a disaster. So that moved me a complete lap down. You can see that the white car is right in front of me now, and the first place has just gone by. So this, what started off with such promise, now is a disaster. But let's stick with it. We don't give up. You see where we can finish up here. So the white car is first, using the bottom right. Second is the orange and wing. Third is that orange car with a darker wing. He's just passed third, and now he's in second. I'm following along in fourth. Okay, so down the bottom right, we can see that orange. I think that's a back marker there. Now I think this orange with the white wing is the first place racer. My car is in the bottom right, going through the infield around Christmas corner. Just trying to maintain steady laps going onto the straight now. We'll just follow my car around to see the handling of the spool. Let's kind of focus on that. Well, race looks to be complete. So in the end, I ended up finishing fourth place. Qualified third, moved to first, ended up flipping over a present, fell to fourth, and just couldn't catch up. That's how easy it happens in this racing. So appreciate you watching the video. If you like this type of thing, click like. Please comment below and subscribe for more of these videos. We'll see you in the next one.